God willing, we will get to it. I want to jump to day 6 because right now we're on day 1 and we have a man God, but not necessarily the black God. Genesis 1:26, you know it well. In its King James Version, let us make man in our image after our likeness. That's a wrong translation. Now say Adam, Bizel Menu, Kidemut Tenu. Literally, let us make Adam not in, but as. That is critically important. As our Zanum. I won't translate it yet. According to our Demut. Now that Zanum is what is often translated image. Adam is made as the Zanum of God. Zanum is an image, as you and I think of image, a portrait, a representation. Zanum is a technical Hebrew term that means cult statue. You got to understand what a cult statue meant in the ancient Near East in order to understand the significance of this claim that Adam is made as the cult statue of God. See, Exodus says, forbids Israel from making cult statues because there's only one legitimate cult statue. That's Adam. But what is a cult statue? A cult statue in ancient Near Eastern cult of images is the body of God on earth. The priests collect the most valuable materials, go through very specific rituals in constructing the cult statue, then go through specific rituals to bring the spirit, entice the spirit of God to incarnate in the cult statue. When you hear the biblical polemics against the other nations in their worship of the cult statue was worshipped because the cult statue, in the cult statue, the spirit of the God was incarnated. As Herbert Nair pointed out, Genesis 1:26 can only be understood against the background of an ancient Yahweh statue. Showing this hymn, the cult statue signified the living incarnation of the represented God. It was the body of God on earth. As Andrea Schull notes, the cultic image is the medium of manifest divine presence and action in the world, and as such, part of the divine person. It is to put it pointedly, God on earth. The image was that side of God's person through which he entered the sphere of created life. The bodily appearance of a God. The very medium through which he can be addressed by prayer, worship, and sacrifice. Now get this. Wait. The cult statue, after the Spirit of God successfully incarnated in it, became the body, the earthly body of God, and thus was the recipient of worship. Now here, the priestly author is saying Adam was made as the cult statue of Yahweh Elohim. Adam, then, is the body, as the Salem of God is the body of God on earth. He's the incarnation of God, and this is why you who know the Bible. For Paul, Christ was the second Adam. Christ as an incarnation of God was the second Adam, in parallel to the first Adam, who was the incarnation of God as well. But Adam transgressed, and he failed. What's important is that Adam at his creation was the incarnation of God, was God on earth. Now, the called statue is worship. The Hebrew Bible doesn't say that, it says something else. But the Quran does. See, Muslims never understood Allah's command in the Quran after creating Adam from Hamiyah, Masnoon, from black mud fashioned into shape, and then calling the angels to worship him. Because, and I will get to it, Adam in the Quran as Khalifa, just like Adam in the Hebrew Bible as Salem, is the statue of God. We'll get into Tabari if you doubt it. I'm not on this Arabic materials yet, but God will get there. But I'm not finished with the Zayt. It cannot be stressed enough that Israel, by a daring adaptation of the image theology of the surrounding world, proclaims that a human being is the form in which God himself is present. Now, Adam at Salem is the body of God on earth. The manner in which God manifests himself in the created world. A very important article was published in 1972 in the Journal of Northwest Semitic Language by linguist and biblical scholar I.H. Ivers. He discusses the root of this word, Zayt. And what he demonstrated and what has been confirmed since him, Zalem has two meanings. It means the root, Zalem, Sade, Lamed, mean. It means statue, and it means black. From the verb Zalam, to turn black. Just as its Akkadian Zalmu, statue, also means black. Adam is not just the body of God. Adam is the black body of God on earth as Zayt. I mentioned that according to the Hebrew Bible, God has a pneumatic body, a spiritual body, and a psychic body, or body of Nephis. That Nephis body is that original Adam, that black Adam. Upon Adam's creation, Genesis 2:7, God formed Adam from the dust from the ground, Adamah. Adamah, a reddish, brownish, blackish substance, and breathed into his nostrils the breath of life, and Adam became a Nefesh Hayah. That black Adam is the psychic body of God. The incarnation of God. The first Adam. And of course, Christ comes to rectify that first Adam's fall, as Adam, as the second Adam, is the morphe theos, Paul says, the form of God, the body of God, in which God is incarnate. That first Adam, that black Adam, was the black body of God, in which God originally was incarnate.